So recently I just bought some Applause Ink cups with Meg from Hercules. I got Timon over here, and then got Hercules himself over here. Why do I have these three in particular? Well, it's because I got them at a little flea market, like a street fair flea market that was going on in town, and someone was selling these for I think $5 a piece. And then if I get both Meg and Hercules for $5 a piece, I pay $10. I get Timon for free. So I have Timon. Why do I have Timon? Because he was for free. I didn't want Timon. I mean, I don't hate the cattle from Lion King, but I have him now. I don't have Pumbaa, I don't have Simba, I just have this guy. This little smug little bastard over here with his teeth thing. You know what he's thinking over here. You know what he's thinking, don't you? But anyway, I'm a big fan of Meg from Hercules. That's why I wanted this cup. Big fan. I have zero plans on drinking on these cups because they're made out of plastic. There might be lead in the paints. There might be some kind of ketamine thing that I have no idea because I know I'm touching it, but there could be ketamine in this somewhere. I don't know. I'm gonna wash my hands later, but yeah, no plans on drinking out of these cups. No, zero plans. Also, it could be a PVC type of plastic, and PVCs have some kind of chemical in it to make it more flexible. So that chemical, that's toxic. You do not want to drink anything that is touching or eat anything that's touching that chemical. So it might have it in these. Because I know Applause Ink went out of business back in I think 2005? I like to say 2005 Applause Ink went out of business. And if you didn't know what Applause Ink was, they're basically the Funko Pops of the early 2000s or late 90s, I think. I think they came out in late 90s, right? Applause Inc. But yeah, they're like the Funko Pop of the day. They made, little caricature, well, not caricature, but little cups with the faces of your favorite characters, like Disney characters, that came out around the time, like Pocahontas. You got, Hunchback of Notre Dame. You got Hercules. I think Beauty and the Beast is one of them. You got all those characters that you like. And the funny thing about Hunchback of Notre Dame, I like to mention this, the goats, he got his own cup. You remember the goat from Hunchback of Notre Dame? Everybody loves that goat. My favorite cattle. But yeah, even he got a freaking cup, so yeah. But yeah, very nice cups. This is very impressive for the late 90s because a lot of toys, a lot of figures back in the late 90s didn't have a solid likeness of the cattle. Because they didn't have the technology to 3D print them. They had to hand sculpt these and make a mold that they print over and over again. So these are not 3D models of the cows. These are handmade, handcrafted clay models that they made 3D prints of over and over again. So that's impressive. They nailed the likeness with a 3D prototype clay model that they sculpted. But yeah, nowadays it's a lot easier to make these kind of things because they can just make a 3D model and print it over and over again. But even saying that, there's a chance that someone does their own unique style of spin on the cattle, and it doesn't look good. It looks a little bit off. But these are like one-to-one exact models of the cattle, and that's exactly what you want if you're a fan of these cattle. It's not like Funko Pop, where they look completely different and sometimes even more disgusting than how they should be in the show. Here they look identical. The only problem is they have no body. It's just the face and the top of the head is missing. So yeah, out of 10, give these like 10s. I love Meg. I love my Hercules. I'm indifferent of you, Timon. I'm very indifferent. You go sit in the corner over here, Timon. But yeah, I like these two cups a lot. I'm a big fan of Hercules, a Disney animated film. I do not think it's a good movie. I give it like a 5 out of 10. There's a lot of issues with the movie. Hercules himself is not an interesting cattle. He's basically like Superman, except for he was given everything. He's like a rich man who doesn't know he's rich, and then once he realizes he's rich, he has a fortune, and that's it. That's Hercules. A rich guy who doesn't realize he's rich, and then once he realizes he's rich, now he's all powerful, and now he's happy. That's the story of Hercules. Wasn't that fun? He doesn't have to prove himself because he already is. He already is the most powerful guy around. He just had to say it to himself. He's a very Mary Sue type of cattle. There's nothing interesting about you, Hercules, but goddamn, I love the Hercules movie because Meg is a very interesting, sassy, funny character, and Hades too. Hades a very funny cattle. I love both Meg and Hades. Hercules, you're very forgettable, but your smug little face. I had to get the cup. Plus, I had to get the set. But the two couple. But yeah, great cups. I recommend buying some if you can find them for dirt cheap. Usually these go for like $20 a piece on eBay and stuff. I got these for like $5 a piece. Didn't get Timon for free because no one wanted Timon. But yeah, good cups. I like them. Those Looney Tunes, those Disney, I think DC superheroes had a couple with Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, and all that stuff. What else? Well, Star Wars maybe. Star Trek. I think I said Star Trek, but yeah. Yeah, cool little things. I don't recommend drinking out of them, but put them on a shelf and maybe forget about them, and eventually look at them again. I don't know. Yeah. Hope you enjoyed the video. I don't know why, but there's like a little dot on her face, and I can't get it off. It might be paint. It might be a stain. I don't know. So cute. Yeah. Yeah. Goodbye. Hope you enjoyed the video. Done. Actually, maybe I should spin around. Hey, you want to see what Hercules' back of his head looked like? This is it. This is the back of his head. You want to see what Meg's back of the head looks like? This is it. Prepare to be disappointed. So the funny thing about Meg is that her head is based off of a Greek vase, and a vase holds water. So here, her head is now a device that can hold water. So it's like a 360. Now she's back to her primary form, a vase. I can put flowers in and be like, have a Meg vase, you know? It's a small flower pot. I don't trust it because it has toxic metals in it probably. But I have a Meg vase. I wanted to use it for planting flowers if I wanted to. But yeah, goodbye. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'm done. Everyone's back is torn except for me, Meg. Meg, you stay here.